Your wife's on line 1? Right.
My what?
I said your wife's on line 1.
The reason we're in jail is because the father has been arrested. He's the guy that has made us all very rich. He's a real estate developer. There you get Arrested Development. It's officially the first joke of the show.
Everything is pretty much dysfunctional in this television show. Yeah, I don't think there's one thing that resembles normalcy.
I am simply the sanest of the bunch. The curve is a little high, so I'm not altogether sane, but in the Arrested Development world, my guy's pretty much on the ground.
I went to a boarding school in Australia when, since I was a kid, little kid. And so I was always constantly surrounded by people who, better known as trust fund babies. People who didn't have to worry so much about working. So yeah, I've had a lot of experience, and now I get to play the role, so it's kind of fun.
Well, I think that for us, the script is a good way to say, all right, let's do the opposite. And, no, we follow the script pretty closely for the most part, but then there are a lot of great opportunities to change things up or to improvise.
It's really fun having, playing a character that is an adult who has to deal with adult siblings. And the dynamics of the siblings as, grown-ups is actually kind of new and fun and something we all have to deal with in life. I think I'm the weird one in my family, yeah. Yeah. For a start, I'm an actor. I started out in law school. My family live in Australia. I have an American accent somehow. Yeah, I'm definitely the odd one out in my family.
Well, my moms are they're both awesome people, and I was raised in a, what is now becoming a conventional household, but was, back when I was growing up, unconventional. I have 14 moms. 12 of them are lesbians, 2 of them aren't.
We don't talk about him, really. We keep him in Mexico. He's a plastic surgeon down there.
5 of them are Mormon, 2 are Hasidic Jews.
I've got a few uncles who, I wouldn't say eccentric, but sometimes they go on these little sprees.
Lutheran, Methodist, Calvinist, Quaker, Indian chief.
Yeah, I have a couple uncles on my dad's side but yeah, they're really fun characters, with like the gold chains and the hairy chest and that kind of thing, make big fools out of themselves. It's fun, good times.
Ron Howard is an amazing man. He's such a nice guy and is very invested in the project, which makes us feel great because, his track record's been pretty good. So yeah, it's fantastic to have someone like that at the helm.
His hybrid, and he is our narrator. He lends a very nice pedigree to the show. Thank you. Our executive producer put it nicely. He said, when Ron says, Tobias then boarded a boat full of homosexuals, you're not really weirded out. You're like, okay, I'll let Ron take me there. I don't feel like I need a shower after that.
How about Ron Howard and Brian Gray?
Him, them, them both. Them both. And they know what I'm talking about. They know exactly what I'm talking about.
Hopefully, I'd love to do it for a long time, obviously, but yeah. Hopefully it'll find its audience and people will get the humor and it'll do really well.
You know what? I don't give a what the audience thinks. They are going to watch this, and I tell you why. Because our show teaches people how to love again.